Paul and I started working on piles because when we first met, we realized that we had both been photographing trash independently for years. I'd been doing it for a while. I'm a poet. I like to put a photo of trash on my Instagram, and I like to have a poem underneath of it, because I also just like wanted something to accompany the poem, and I was like, I'm not going to take a selfie. I'm not going to like, what am I going to take a picture of? And I was like, oh, I have all this trash photography. Let me just put it on my Instagram.
I started noticing the trash in the mission. I mean, I had already been kind of into enjoying the aesthetics of trash and for years before I came to San Francisco. And so I started seeing just like, because it's kind of funny to me, and the trash is funny in a way that's, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wish the trash wasn't there. But given that it is, sometimes you can find little funny moments in the trash. You can see little like nice aesthetically pleasing arrangements in the trash. And sometimes you see combinations of objects that are funny.
I don't even know if my phone can capture this, but this is such a gorgeous texture, like the scatter shot. Paul was also doing the same thing, taking photos of trash, posting it to Instagram. And then we realized this is something we can do together. And we started looking at trash together. We started going to piles together and photographing them and digging into them. We found some clothes in one of the piles we saw, and I took the shirt home and washed it. And then I put it in a clothing swap, and our friend Benny took that shirt, and it's now his favorite shirt. So I was like, we started thinking about the clothes that we were finding. We both love fashion. So we wanted to like do something with the clothes. Paul was like, oh, maybe we should tag them, print on them. We could have a little art show with it. And then I said, well, maybe we actually work with a fashion designer to really do it up. Hey, Joey, how did we meet?
So I met you at the open mic at the center like over a year ago, almost 2 years ago, actually.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago.
Through David, yeah.
Yeah. And when did you start making clothes?
I started making clothes when I was like honestly, like for a long time. Me and my siblings were always like really into YouTube and like DIYs, and so like we were constantly like upcycling clothes actually. We didn't have a lot of money, so we repurposed a lot of things that we already had, and yeah, so I've been sewing since I was 11, but I've kind of just always been creating since I was born.
You talk about like liking sturdy fabrics, and you know, we're sourcing these fabrics from the street. These are sturdy fabrics that are meant to last. A lot of it comes from workwear.
Yeah.
A lot of it's really durable material, but it's been discarded and considered not usable anymore. So like, how does that make you feel about people and like how we run our society?
It like really, honestly, makes me a little bit angry, just because I never like noticed how much trash there was in our world until I moved to San Francisco. Like before, I didn't really think about it, and now it's like I walk every day and like see trash, and it's almost impossible now to like not contribute a little bit to it. Like me personally, I order a lot of like materials from Amazon, because like that's like really the only place that I can find them, and our job now is to like show people that like it's not just trash anymore. And like honestly, I've seen people like very surprised because I'm like telling them about the concept, and they see like what's being produced, and it's like it doesn't at all look like trash.
It's like trash doesn't look like trash until until it's trash, until it's
Exactly.
dropped on the street. This project forces people to go out of their comfort zone. I live on 17th and Cap Street, and that's a block that has a lot of dumping on it. So every day when I wake up in the morning and go to walk my dog, there's new trash that's been left in front of my doorstep from the night before.
Joey needs denim too.
Yeah, Joey likes denim. Jules, you want to use your bag to put these in? Yeah. Yeah. All right, there we go.
You can take the glove off and turn it inside out.
Paul's horrified. All right, let's press on. There's more to see, there's more piles. This is not trash. We're gonna say this is raw material, and like it's a way to reclaim and also acknowledge the era we live in. I think we live in a garbage age. We've always defined our ages, our epochs by, you know, a material, the Iron Age, the Bronze Age, the Golden Age, the Dark Ages. We're now in the garbage age because American society just is bursting at the seams with excess, and everyone thinks that once they're done with something, it just goes in the trash and it gets trucked away, forgotten about. But here in the Mission, it's not trucked away somewhere. It's left on the street in front of you, it's staring back at you. So this is to stare back at it and say, hey, we're noticing you and we're gonna do something with you and we're gonna show it to the world. You just like never know what you're gonna get. This is like, this is pretty gross. You'd say go for it?
No.
Look.
Because that's a low grade.
You just soak it
It's not
in boiling water and it's totally sterilized.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not good. It's not a good. It's just a boring ass T-shirt.
For now, I want to put trash on a billboard. I want like a Super Bowl commercial of just trash to show people. I think San Francisco, it's really important because we have some of the highest incomes in America. This is one of the wealthiest parts of the United States. There's so much money from technology here. People come from all over the world to work here. Yet we have garbage all over our streets, and we have a lot of people who society has discarded too. We have our unhoused community members that have been rejected by society too, living on the street alongside the trash, while we also have massive amounts of wealth. So San Francisco is sort of, the flashpoint for all of this. We have technology trying to make things smooth and streamlined, and people who are working on technology want to change the world, they want to save the world. Yet the world they live in, if they just went outside and maybe helped, gave a person a cup of water or picked up some trash and recycled it, that's saving the world too. And you don't need millions of dollars to do that. Yeah.
So what's that?
It's a Forever 21. This is a Forever 21 top. So Forever 21 is obviously a huge fast fashion offender. And, but even then still, like, there's people sitting at sewing machines somewhere making Forever 21 clothes. Like, this is like human labor. These are human lives. There's people that work at Forever 21. It's got a little bit of some sort of gunk on it. This is dirty, yeah. But this is, this is, somebody bought this. This had a retail price. This was new in a store at one point.
That's a good point. Somebody bought this.
This is brand new. Like this is, yeah. This is a community effort, and it's really a privilege to work with all the people involved and bring everyone together. Everyone that's excited about this wants to get their hands dirty, wants to give their time to it. It really is a group effort. Like something can originate with someone's idea, but then it really takes a whole group of people to help bring it to life, and that idea gets infused with all the voices of the people involved, and that's like my favorite thing to do. I just want to kind of disappear and let the work speak for itself.
I sketch a lot of my ideas actually, just because sometimes I really have like an idea that I like don't want to let go, and yeah, so I have like a little notebook I can show it to you.